From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go. Check. Hey, gun.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to cook up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And out across midfield down to the 45. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Play action. Garoppolo. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
11.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Set! We got set, ready!
Let's go, defense!
You're over here.
Defense! All right, here we go. Tighten up! He's checking! Crash!
Recon, 132 fighter!
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Play action. Flacco. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on second and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the green, and that worked very well for them. Picked up really nice yardage. They still have a lot of work to do on third down.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
Got his target, Samuel.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Operating off play action. Flacco. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Ryan Kerrigan able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. No score after one on EA Sports. This is Johnson. He's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 21. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how are you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
For mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
5 yards on the catch there brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. He will push his way down to about the 14. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
Running is Clement, and he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. The Cowboys on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. To pass, Flacco. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. On the sneak, here's Flacco. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Joe Flacco, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
12.
Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. It's hauled in by Ellington. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43.
Hey, alert! Hey, box truck.
Garoppolo on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
56.
21. Check. Hey, gun.
Crouch.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. Now that'll be caught by Cobb. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
I got you.
56.
Hey, wahoo!
56. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy.
Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Flacco looks to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. This is taken at his 4. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Go ahead.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Right there. It's on red. Ready. Let's go one more. Check.
First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. He's going to go up top, and this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. They're backed up here with a first and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Hurry up.
Flacco off play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Barring a flag, final play here for Flacco and company. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A big play there out of Kamara. 45 yards on the ground. And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's third down. Passing play, Flacco. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to make it fourth down. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Flacco now on fourth. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
21.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Meanwhile, here's a shot for the end zone right away, but it's incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 21-0. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Here we go. 1, Omaha. Topper.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. The 20, 10, touchdown LA. Tyreek Hill, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Check 13. Check 13.
Flacco. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
3 wide.
3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. Flacco now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Once more, it's Flacco. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And it's 3rd down.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They go pass again with Flacco. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Joe Flacco. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And able to find Kirk complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now Garoppolo lost the football, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Here we go. 180. 65, 65. 54. Come on.
On play action. Now Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
54, Mike, smooth. Check. Watch 54, watch 54. Watch the pass. Hey, gun. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. It's going to be a long...
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Caught, it's Ellington. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Garoppolo, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
They'll try and run forward with Penny, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Rashad Penny, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Whoa, Flacco's going to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Flacco. He wants it all for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Samuel, 37 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it'll bring up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Rashad Penny. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big